Florida is a state of romance where you can find the perfect getaway for you and your sweetheart. Hey everyone, I'm ChadGallivanter, and you've landed on the channel with travel tips and guides that won't waste your time. From beaches to history, from nature to culture, there's something for everyone. Here are 10 amazing places to visit with your partner in Florida. The gallivanting starts now. Amelia Island. Escape to this enchanting island where you can enjoy miles of pristine beaches, quaint shops, and cozy B&Bs. The historic district includes more than 50 city blocks and has more than 400 structures on the National Register of Historic Places. Whether you want to go horseback riding, kayaking, or golfing, or visit the Fort Clinch State Park for some history and wildlife, you'll have a memorable time on Amelia Island. Rosemary Beach. Indulge in luxury and elegance at this upscale community on the Gulf Coast. What sets Rosemary Beach apart from all other beach towns along the Panhandle is its stunning architecture and European-inspired design. Only around since 1995, the look in Rosemary Beach is partially based on the European colonial architecture of the Dutch West Indies. There are also nods to places like Charleston, New Orleans, and St. Augustine. Along this cobblestone main street, you'll find shops and restaurants, plus a luxury boutique hotel named The Pearl. While very pricey, the sophisticated personal touches, top-notch service, and easy access to the emerald waters of the Gulf make this a place that should be on your bucket list of places to stay in Florida. Maria Island. Relax and unwind on this laid-back island on the west coast of Florida, where you can enjoy the crystal clear water, the soft sand, and the spectacular sunsets. This is where Tampa Bay meets the Gulf of Mexico, and the aqua blue waters couldn't be more inviting. No vacation on the island is complete without a trip to the doctor's office. This appointment-only craft cocktail bar occupies a 50s retro building where generations of islanders received medical care. The bar really commits to its medical theme with drink names like Painkiller and Preferred Remedy. Customers always referred to as patients, and every order written as a prescription. There's also doctor-approved bar fare on the menu, from soups and salads to sandwiches and cheese plates. This place is just what the doctor ordered for an authentic island nightcap. Sarasota. Discover the vibrant and artistic side of Florida at this city on the Gulf Coast, where you can visit the Ringling Museum of Art, the Sarasota Opera, and the Marie Selby Botanical Gardens. A short drive from downtown Sarasota, Siesta Key is home to one of the most famous beaches in Florida. Siesta Beach has soft white sand that stays cool even under the hot sun. The water is clear and calm, perfect for swimming or snorkeling. On the northwest side of Siesta Key is a lively area for locals and visitors alike. Siesta Key Village offers a number of casual restaurants, tropical bars, live entertainment, and boutiques along Ocean Boulevard, the village's main street. You can also enjoy the weekly drum circle every Sunday evening before sunset, where locals and visitors gather to dance and celebrate. St. Augustine. Experience the charm and history of the oldest city in the U.S., where you can stroll along the brick-lined streets, admire the Spanish colonial architecture, and visit the Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest masonry fort in North America. Don't miss the Leitner Museum, Flagler College, and the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Museum. Cedar Key. Get away from it all at this small town on the Gulf Coast, where you can enjoy some peace and quiet. You can explore the Cedar Key Museum State Park, the Cedar Key Historical Society Museum, or just explore the quaint downtown area. You can also go fishing, kayaking, or sailing, or take a boat tour of the nearby islands. Apalachicola. Savor the delicious seafood and the quaint atmosphere of this historic town in the Panhandle. This is a place I fell in love with my first trip here more than a decade ago, and you will too once you experience it. Beautifully preserved buildings dating back to the 1800s make up Apalachicola's historic district. Boutiques, galleries, places to grab a bite to eat or drink are housed either in stately buildings or tucked into warehouses with a tin roof. What I really love about this commercial area is how locals have been able to infuse just enough of a hip vibe while retaining the town's historic charm. From vintage Victorian homes to rentals by the waterfront, there's no shortage of good places to stay in Apalachicola. This trip we stayed in an 1880s house that was purchased and moved to this location near Battery Park. The home was given a top-to-bottom facelift and now features 5 large guest rooms with full marble bathrooms and walk-in showers. There's a common area with a living room and nice kitchen as well. Highly recommend this house when you're in town. Vero Beach. Enjoy the culture and sophistication of this elegant town on the Atlantic coast, where you can visit the Vero Beach Museum of Art, the Riverside Theater, and the McKee Botanical Garden. Oceanside Vero Beach offers everything from high-end boutiques, home decor shops, and even a little vintage thrown into the mix. Owned by pop singer Gloria Estefan and her husband, this beachfront hotel is beautifully furnished and makes for a great weekend getaway within walking distance of all the shops and eateries. Madira Beach. Just under 30 miles southwest of Tampa and around a half-hour drive from downtown St. Petersburg, you'll find one of America's best beach towns. With a shoreline that's about 2.5 miles long, Madira Beach continues to pile up accolades. Locals lovingly refer to it as Mad Beach, with it cracking TripAdvisor's top 10 beaches in the nation just a couple of years ago. Billed as Pinellas County's #1 tourist attraction is Johns Pass Village and Boardwalk. Dozens of merchants occupy these buildings. Here you'll find a variety of souvenir shops, places to grab a drink or a bite to eat, and a number of kitschy photo ops. Caddy's is a favorite with many locals, with several waterfront locations in the area, including this one at the Pass. The Keys. Have some fun and adventure on this chain of islands off the southern tip of Florida, where you can snorkel, scuba dive, or swim with dolphins at the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park or the Dolphin Research Center. You can also visit the Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum, one of my favorites, the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory, and the southernmost point. That's it, 10 of the best romantic getaways in Florida that will make you fall in love all over again.